Wacky, wacky Wednesday. How are we doing, everybody? Stone Cold's edition. Let's go. Stunner. I'm ready to rock and roll. I got a lot to say about the Raiders because they need a little bit of stunner and a Stone Cold and an ass kicking. So I'm going to get to that. But we're going to start with this guy, Sammy the Man McIntyre, with Moving the Chains podcast. We are rocking. We are rolling. I'm rocking this vest right now. I'm feeling crispy. We're getting there. End of the week. I had a great week on my picks, but I didn't do so great on my Raiders. I want to start with them. So I watched that game for about 2 quarters on Sunday, and I was done. I am fed up right now. And listen, there's a lot of directions I could go with this team. Are they quitting on Pete Carroll? Is the coaching staff and the players, is there a disconnect? I don't fucking know. Because what I've seen the 2 of the last 3 weeks has been embarrassing. And I said this 2 weeks ago. Do you have any pride? Do you? Because I got to ask this question with Raider fans. Because I know we do. Because I got pride. You guys got pride. Raider fans are family. We're loyal. It's almost our fault, but we are. And I got to ask this question. What the fuck are we doing? Where's the disconnect, man? I mean, we signed Geno. Didn't really get that. Chip Kelly's the biggest mistake that we've done as an organization so far right now. And you're paying him $6 million? To do what? To do what? His play calling is horseshit. You want to throw screen passes against the best tackling secondary in football? What are you doing? I mean, 95 yards in a fucking game? Shame on you. This play calling's dog shit. And you want to tell me that Geno's the problem? Listen, this system sucks. I'm being honest. And Chip Kelly, this is his 3rd stint in the NFL. It got figured out years ago, bro. Get over it. Adapt, Chip. Stop being my way or the highway angry asshole. It's not working. It's not. You caught the NFL by guard about, 2013. Yeah, we hadn't seen it before. The tempo. Oh, my God. What have you done? It's embarrassing. I don't even know where to start. This defense, when Max Crosby went out, it was shit. It was shit when he was on the field. And they had all this cap space. And you know what? John Spytek's to blame for this too. I can pick bitch on Pete Carroll. And again, maybe he's out of touch, out of date. That cover 3 defense, he keeps running like he was Legion of Boom. I don't know. But this is embarrassing. I mean, I called my dad. I said, hey, you got 95 yards offense. First quarter, no whole game. 3 first downs. 3 against your rival. Which is funny because 2 years ago on Christmas, we went into Arrowhead in the snow. It was very cold. I wouldn't say snow. And we thoroughly beat their ass in that home place, which I've been to. And you put up a nothing burger on Sunday? Where's the fight? Where's the effort? They suck right now. Shame on you. And all I hear is talking. I need to see actions, dude. You know what we're becoming? We're becoming the old Lions. Yeah. Remember that? Not the Lions now, but what they used to be. A lot of losing. A lot of teasing. A lot of head scratching. Just a tip. Because it's looking shitty right now. And I got to be honest, man. I'm ashamed by this franchise. I really am. We can blame a Mark Davis all day. That guy's trying. He's bringing in football people. He's not a football guy. Okay. I got it. He's not like his dad. But I kind of laugh at Raider fans when they say, well, Al Davis would roll over in his grave. Are we doing revisions history? Do you remember the last 10 years in Oakland? Before they moved? It was pathetic. From 09 to 19, 10-year run. 1 playoff. What? Not exactly the commitment to excrement. Not commitment to excellence, commitment to excrement. So when I watched that game on Sunday, I was a joke. You didn't even show up to play, man. Did you get off the bus? Am I watching an Indy repeat again? You just not show up? All 3 phases sucked? I mean, when they took Geno out, I'm like, well, maybe Kenny Pickett's got to start. Nope. Fumbles the fucking snap. I'm ashamed of this team right now. And thank God they got a bye week And I will say this right now. I'm talking to you, Raiders. You better put a foot up your ass and do something. Because you need to do something with this season. Salvage it. There's still time left. You can win this thing. I'm not saying playoffs. You got to come out the bye week more competitive with a fire in your ass. And you know what? Chucky's coming. He says, want to play? He wants to play. He's got his knife ready, and he's ready to kick some ass. You need to play with it. So you better wake up because this is embarrassing. I mean, come on, man. Like, at some point, and I will say this once, and I will continue wearing this vest until you win a fucking game. Because I am ashamed right now. Maybe you got some stone cold stunners in you. You might get your ass kicked. Because you need it. You need a steel chair hit over the head. Wake your ass up. Because it's a shame right now. I can't even start. I mean, Mitchell Renz, who I follow and respect, literally said, I'm going to go play with my dog now. That's how bad we've gotten. And I'm a huge fan. But I'm lost for words, man. I couldn't even talk on Sunday after that game. My buddy Blake texted me and goes, man, I'm pulling for you today. It's sad, man, because we are so loyal and we're so passionate, and I am. But it's I know it's a game, and I try and normalize it. But you got to play better than that. Play with some passion. Play with some heart, man. I was promised competing, Pete Carroll. Where's that at? Because these guys, I don't know if they want to play for you or not. I mean, should they have hired him? I thought they should have. But it was a hard lift. This organization's been losing for a long, long time. So I'm crossing my fingers they become the Lions. The new Lions. Not the old ones, but the new Lions. I hope they do, because that was embarrassing. I was ashamed to be a Raider fan on Sunday. I mean, I've seen a lot of shitty Raider games. I have. Most of my time as a Raider fan, going back to 2010, I've seen a lot of shitty ones. But you not to show up against your rival in their turf showed to me, and I said this, I was just getting out of the shower, and I thought this too. When I watched the Jaguars-Ram game, it showed me what organization has everything lined up and everything's aligned to a one that's just chaotic. And the Raiders are chaotic. They got a lot of fucking problems. And I look at the Chiefs, and they are just consistent. They have it, man. They've had the same coaches. They have continuity, the right GM, everything. That was just embarrassing, man. And you better come out after this bye week, and you better play, man. Because you need to start playing. You want to salvage your season after this bye week? You got some time. You better wake the hell up. Or else I'm not watching much Raider games for the rest of this year. And I will say this again. You better, and I mean better, take a quarterback. Stop pussifying around. Stop it. You need to do it. That's my problem with Spytek. He didn't do that. He just said, we'll take Geno. Trade a draft pick for Kenny Pickett. Why didn't you take a quarterback in the third fucking round? Look at Seattle. Seattle did. I mean, I'm watching Seattle. They took, like the Raiders, they took Geno in free agency like the Seahawks did with Darnold. Okay. And then they took a guy in the third round, and he's sitting. All the Raiders did with this Cam Miller guy that Tom Brady allured and glorified and probably gave him a blowy. Got to draft him at the end of the sixth round? What are we doing? That's not smart. It's stupid. So, it's just sad. And a therapist texts me, and she goes, sorry about your game. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go unleash on Wednesday when I get on my podcast. I'm not a happy guy. I love the Raiders. I got them tattooed for a reason. They're my team. I love them. But it's becoming comical, man. And I don't know what it's going to take to get this organization on the right track. Are we cursed? I don't know. I don't buy into that. I don't, whatever. But it's hard right now. And I'm trying to keep my anger and all that under wraps. But I just am passionate very much about this. And for you not to show up in Arrowhead, Because the last 2 years, you have played tough with Kansas City. You beat them in their home turf on Christmas. That was one of the best Raider games of my lifetime. You beat them. Now, granted, you didn't do shit the rest of the game after those 2 defensive touchdowns in 20 seconds, but you held it. And you beat their ass. Travis Kelce even admitted it. So you got beat by the fucking Raiders at home. The Raiders. So, again, where's your fire, man? Where's your fight? This is the Raiders. Like, these, we're rebels. We're renegades. You got to play with that. Shame on the Raiders right now. They have a bye week, and I don't need to cry this week. Okay. So, I had to go on that tirade and just ramble on because I'm so passionate about the Raiders, but it is becoming embarrassing. It really is. So, you guys know me. I have a man crush. Not man crush, but I'm really in love with this guy, Lenore Sellers from South Carolina, who I hope the Raiders take, but I don't know if he's going to be drafted this year. Because I got to tell you, I'm watching him right now. Not it, man. I don't know what to make of him. You know, his offensive line is not helping him at all. I'm watching him just get his absolute brains beat in. And good for Oklahoma. Like, listen, they pushed that line of scrimmage. I just watched the highlights before I got on here, because every Wednesday I do. And, listen, I can't pick all on the Lenore Sellers. He's to blame. But this offensive line's horrible. I mean, I go back to the Missouri game. The last couple weeks I've watched every game. Gone back and watched the highlights and figure this out. I mean, I'm about to text Daniel Jeremiah and Bucky Brooks and John Milkoff, the guys I listen to who are ex-scouts. I gotta know what the hell's going on. Because, what's going on? I mean, they're trying to get him going. I mean, he's a great athlete and a great runner. No disputing that. But I'm watching right now, something's off. And I don't think it's his accuracy. I don't think it's his playmaking. I think he's lacking confidence. That's what I see. Because if your offensive line can't hold up, you're not going to have any chance in this league, college or pro. So they need to get that offensive line arranged in South Carolina, because this is going to look ugly. It's getting ugly pretty fast. And I'm still buying into the kid. But here's my thing with the SC quarterbacks. I'm saying this for a long time, and it kind of puddles me. Is that they've always had their athletes that play quarterback, not quarterbacks that are athletes. I don't know if you guys get where I'm going with this. I go down the list of this. Cam Newton, all about himself, more up here. Didn't have it. But he was a physical specimen. I look at Drew Lock, too loose, too goosey, kind of a dumbass, right? Okay. Johnny Manziel, I don't need to go into that. You guys know it. Had a bunch of issues. I just go down the list. Anthony Richardson, same thing. So, I don't know. I think if I'm him, I stay another year. Because he needs a lot more time. Listen, I'm still bought in on the kid, and I love him. And he's one of the rare guys in the SEC that's a high-character guy, no bullshit. You know, I'm sure he's a great guy. And I think when he gets right, he's got to get his confidence back, no doubt about it. Because this South Carolina team's got players. I'm not disputing that. They can recruit talent, and they got it. But I was more impressed with Oklahoma. And, you know, it's funny. I was thinking about this today. Had Lincoln Riley just stayed at Oklahoma, he could have had a book of how to play defense with dummies. I mean, you put Lincoln Riley with Brent Venables' defense, watch out. It's kind of like what I said about the Miami Dolphins. They had Brian Flores, who's a tough guy, right, like Brent Venables is at Oklahoma, and you paired it with the cleverness of Mike McDaniel. Now, it's been lost because Tua sucks, but I'm seeing it. And I go back to this. Regions matter in college football. I really believe this to my core. Lincoln Riley needs to go back to Oklahoma. He does not fit. He does not. He fits more in Oklahoma. Shane Beamer fits in South Carolina because he's in West Virginia, Virginia Tech. That makes sense. So, I don't know. If I'm Lenore Sellers, I'm not coming out this year. I would, but I want that Fernando Mendoza kid. I like Ty Simpson, but I got the same reservations about these Alabama and Ohio State quarterbacks. They flop. So, that's all I want to touch on here tonight. I got my picks tomorrow. I'll give you guys my reaction to the Thursday night game. Hope you guys are doing well. Wacky Wednesday. We're going to be doing some stunners. Hope you guys are doing well. Adios. Godspeed.